Good morning, everyone. This is Jomar Hilario, and we are about to begin the interview with Cons Zabala, a virtual assistant who's working from home in the wonderful underwater city of Navotas. Am I right? What do you think? Yeah, I think that's the right term, no? She works in Quezon City, and she she swims home to the famed underwater city of Navotas. So let's get on. Let's see if we can get her to speak. Cons, are you there? She's
Hello,
mute.
Jomar.
Lakas eh. Dali. Lakas ang boses mo.
Hello po.
Yan. Si Cons. Okay, ang lakas ng boses mo. Sandali. Na-shock sila. So welcome,
Sorry.
welcome, Cons. Would be lovely if you can give us a short background, something na para maramdaman nila na tao ka naman. Baka naman kasi feeling nila superwoman ka, kaya ka nakakapag-work from home, nanay ka, single mom pa. So, give us a short background of yourself even before you became work from home. Sino ba si Cons? Concha
Hi.
Zabala. Yan. Go.
Hi, great evening, everyone. I'm Connie Zabala. And before I became a virtual assistant, regular office worker din ako. Regular empleyado din ako sa isang kumpanya. So for the past 11 years, I've been working as an employee. So, in different industries actually kasi marami na akong napagdaan ng trabaho. So, I've been into should I start everything, Jomar?
Go ahead. Go ahead. Mamaya show us the picture na lang pag ready ka na. But right now kwentuhan mo muna kami. Okay?
Okay. So, for the past 11 years nga, empleyado ako. So, I've been into hotel and restaurant, nag-front desk ako. Nag-call center din ako, naging agent din ako. I've been into financing as well. So, iba-iba. I've been into manufacturing, maraming exposure kumbaga. Pero most of the time, lahat yan, kaya naging madami kasi some of them are contractuals lang. Then, may times pa na hindi talaga ako naging masaya katulad nung sa call center, hindi ko masyadong na-enjoy talaga yung trabaho ko doon. So, hindi ko na-TS, nag-resign ako. Then, pero yung pinaka grabing nangyari sa akin is two of my jobs, I was retrenched. Yung pinakauna kasi, kaya ako na-retrench, nasunog yung company. So they have to, decrease employees. They have to fire someone. So isa ako dun sa mga na-retrench. Then, ang pinakahuling na-retrench ako is yung pinakahuling office work ko before I became a virtual assistant. So, like what Jomar experienced before, I was one of the retrenched because of redundancy. So ngayon, during that time na nag-work ako sa office, I was traveling 2 hours to the office and another 2 hours from the office. So, 4 hours ang travel time ko para mag-work sa office. Aside pa doon, siguro sabihin na nating plus 2 hours more for the preparation pa. So, the whole day, ang focus lang ng time ko, most of the time, involved sa work. So, parang pag-uwi ko sa bahay, sobrang pagod na, sobrang stress na, lalo na pag nag-MRT ka, nagbabas ka pa. No, kasi from Navotas, ano namang, wala masyadong office na maganda na malapit. So, yung pinakahuli ko, Ortigas pa. So, the travel was really stressful, lalong-lalo na kapag bagyo. So, kaya mahirap para sa part ko. Dumating yung point sa buhay ko na, ano ba, lagi na lang bang ganito buhay ko na magta-travel araw-araw, uuwi, pagod, wala nang time sa family, wala na akong time sa anak ko. May time naman pero kulang, hindi sapat para, mapag-usapan yung maasikaso siya. Then, sabi ko, siguro mas maganda kung magwo-work ako sa bahay. Although naisip ko na yun sa sarili ko, wala naman akong idea kung paano ako mag start. So, okay lang. So, go ahead pa rin. Tuloy-tuloy pa rin yung employment ko. So, nung na-retrench na ako, actually, before I retrench, when I found out about working from home, kung paano ko nalaman yung how to work from home as virtual assistant ni Jomar, through Brother Bo Sanchez email kasi I'm a big fan of Brother Bo Sanchez. So, nung in-endorse niya yung VA seminar ni Jomar, I was already thinking about it. Iniisip ko baka ito na yung message nga ni God na kasi talagang sobrang stress na ako. So nung nalaman ko yung seminar, I was thinking about it and decided na mag-attend ako. So nag-absent ako sa work ko I think during that time para umattend nung seminar niya. So during the seminar, every topic na dinidiscuss ni Jomar is parang fascinates me kasi ako, kasi ang alam ko lang magtrabaho eh. Kahit na gusto kong mag-work from home, I have no idea how to start. So, every topic na dinidiscuss ni Jomar, parang na-amaze ako, ay, possible pala to. Or, possible ka palang mag-earn ng dollar kahit na nasa Pilipinas ka. O, possible pala na matapatan mo yung sinasahod ng OFW, di ba? Most of all, mas marami kang time kasi work ka nga sa bahay eh. So parang during the seminar talaga parang amazed na amazed ako. Hanggang sa umuwi na ako, I was thinking about it. Then may assignment nga kami. Everything sa assignment naman, medyo nahirapan ako kasi kahit na sabihin mong admin ako, may alam ako kahit papano sa computer. Iba pa rin yung assignment na iba pa rin yung knowledge na kailangan sa paggawa ng assignment. Pero nalagpasan ko naman sa kasi determined talaga ako na mag-work from home eh. Kung talagang gusto mong mag-work from home, gagawin mo lahat ng kaya mong gawin para sundin yung mga advices ni Jomar. So, nung tinapos ko lahat ng assignment, kahit na nang sinadmit ko siya is pinaka last day na ng deadline ng submission. Pero naayos ko naman siya. Then, ginawa ko rin yung accounts ko sa mga freelance websites, sa Odesk, sa online jobs, sa Elance, marami pa. And then, yung gig ko ngayon, actually, this is a blessing actually yung pag-work from home ko eh. Kasi, although nag-a-apply ako sa Odesk tsaka sa online jobs ng mga gig, hindi ako nagkaroon masyado ng positive response from the client. Twice lang na nagkaroon ng response ang client sa akin. Ang pinakaunang kumontak sa akin is yung nag-try lang ako na sinubukan ko lang kung kaya kong mag-article writing. So, I applied for the job, tapos kinontak ako ng client. Then, sabi niya, pwede ka ba ganitong araw para mag-exam kasi may examination pa yung article writing. So, sige, go lang ako kasi gusto ko lang i-try kung kaya ko. Pero, alam ko hindi yun ang skills ko. But I tried anyway. So, the thing is, during that time, doon ko na-realize na hindi ko talaga skills yun, na hindi ko forte yun. So, I know na failed ako sa exam. Although natapos ko yung article, hindi siya perfect. So, yun. Tapos, yan ang first encounter ko sa prospect client ko. Then, yung second prospect client ko, ito na yung client ko ngayon. So, ang nangyari, paano ko siya nalaman? May nag-post sa VA na Facebook group. Then, I applied for the job. I sent my resume. Then, yun nga, nag-apply ako. Then, they contacted me kung pwede daw ba akong interviewin the next day. So, umattend ako ng interview. Although yung initial na interview is may problem pa because yung headset ko hindi siya medyo high-end, medyo murang headset pa. So ang blessing doon is sabi sa akin ng client, you buy your headset first, yung magandang headset daw, then he will pay for it. Kumbaga, doon pa lang sa sitwasyon na yun, parang wow, ang galing naman ng client na to. I mean, actually hindi pa siya sure kung okay ako sa kanya o hindi, pero sinagot niya na agad yung headset ko. So, parang napakagandang experience. Actually, itong headset, ito yung gamit ko ngayon. So, during the interview, hindi naman siya masyadong mahirap sagutin kasi he was asking about my experience about Microsoft Word, Microsoft Office. So, more or less, I think nasagot ko naman siya ng maganda dahil I'm confident naman na alam ko yung Microsoft Office. Yun kasi yung pinakaunang requirement niya. The rest of the interview kasi hindi ko na masyadong matandaan. Pero tinanggap niya na agad ako. After that interview, tinanong niya na ako ng salary ko, kung anong gusto ko, or ganito. Every agreement na diniscuss namin is verbal lang. Hindi ako nag-submit ng paper or something. So, kumbaga, everything was started sa trust lang talaga. Then, yun nga. So, nag-start ako sa first and only client ko until now, last December 2011. So, I've been working for him for about 1 year and 5 months na. And so far, it's been very challenging and masaya naman. Marami kasi akong natututunan kasi I'm a general VA. So, ang task ko is iba-iba. Depende sa gusto ng client. So, ang unang ginawa ko actually before, nung bagong-bago pa ako is, blessing na naman kasi article writing. The hard thing is, kasi ang client ko is a physical therapist, is a licensed physical therapist, but he decided to concentrate on marketing private practices kasi gusto niya matulungan yung katulad niya ng mga practitioner na ma-market yung business nila para mag-succeed. So, nag-concentrate siya doon. So, gumagawa kami ng newsletter, ganyan. Isa sa job namin is gumawa ng newsletter. So, tinry niya akong magsulat about physical therapy back. But, hindi ko siya kinaya, buti na lang kasi after a few days, inamin ko sa client ko na, actually, tinanong ko siya kung yan ba ang magiging regular na trabaho ko? Kasi kung yan ang magiging trabaho ko, inamin ko sa kanya na hindi ko kaya. Kasi I've been writing 8 articles a day yata, if I'm not mistaken. So, medyo sobrang challenging niya. At the same time, hindi ko siya passion, kaya nahihirapan ako. So, sabi lang naman niya, hindi, part lang yan ng training. So, okay lang. After a few days, a few weeks, ibang tasks na naman. So, some of my tasks are katulad ng backlinks. Ano ba ang backlinks? Ang backlinks kasi is what you do with that is you go to a website. It's either you sign up for free, then or magdumiretso ka ng mag-comment sa isang blog, you read an article, and then go to the comment section, and then you will say something about the topic. Then after that, at the end of your message, you will put a link, a client's link of course, kasi gusto mo ngang isa kasi sa way na para maging umangat yung popularity ng website is backlinks eh. So isa yan sa job ko. Then after that, may iba pa siya, may iba pa akong task eh. I do press releases as well, pero not necessarily na ako yung writer. What I do is go to the Fiverr.com. Ang Fiverr.com kasi is provider ng iba-ibang job for $5. Halimbawa, o-order ako ng press release for $5. So, that's what I do. I order to Fiverr, then download ko yung mga sinend nilang press releases. Magsa-sign up ako sa magla-login ako sa isang press release na website. Then, ako yung mag-a-add ng press release.
Okay.
So, during that time,
Sandali lang ha. Bago sila
Apo.
mahimatay, sandali lang ha. We will show them
Okay.
what you just said. So Manix, sandali lang. By the way, everybody, please say hi to Manix. He's the one operating doing all that mind mapping, which is very, very unique because we don't you have never really seen a webinar that has a live mind map, and we're the only ones who do that. So astig talaga si Manik. So let me just show you what a cons means. By the way, if you have any questions regarding mga sinasabi ni cons, like ano ba yung gig, dapat tanungin nyo na. Gig means trabaho. Client means the person who pays you. Okay? So, nagsabi ka ng mga websites and stuff that you do, and you said you do press releases. So, can everybody just type the word press release sa question box? Just so we know you still have a pulse there. Okay? Hi, Cristel. Hi, Jeff. Hi, Grace. Hi, Cynthia. Cynthia masipag yan eh. Si Ruby. Okay. So, you go to Fiverr. What is the spelling of Fiverr? Fiverr.com.
VERR.
Okay. 5,
Mm.
pero dalawang R. 5, tas dalawang R. That's
Yes.
Fiverr.com. And this is a website that people, it's like virtual assistants. The only catch being they only get paid for $5. Dalawang R po ha. Huwag kayo pupunta ng Fiverr na isa lang ang R. So these guys, they accept jobs pero you can only pay them minimum $5. Hindi per hour ha, per work. So let's allow them to take a look at the can you see that? Ikaw naman magbasa para
Mm-hmm. Yes.
basahin mo naman kung anong fancy mo diyan, matrabaho sa Fiverr.
So, pwede kang, sa Fiverr kasi pwede kang umorder ng press release, pwede kang mag-order ng animation, or magpagawa ng kanta, or magpagawa ng video. So, anything na maisip mo, possibly nasa fiverr.com.
So,
So,
I have a
every
question
project na nandyan,
para sa iyo, Cons. May tanong ako, sorry.
opo,
Bakit di ka na lang kumuha ng trabaho sa Fiverr? Pera din yan, di ba? So why do we not encourage people to go to Fiverr as a source of income? Baka alam mo,
sa opinion ko kasi, $5 is mababa eh. I mean, kung per project, depende kasi yan eh. Kung sa video, para sa akin pag nag-create ka ng video, it takes a lot of time eh. So, yung $5 is not enough para i-pay ka sa isang project lang. Kumbaga, Fiverr is just parang dagdag income lang na necessarily na mako-compensate niya yung needs mo for, sa buhay mo.
Okay. There. So, explain to us what you do in Fiverr now that nakita na nila yung Fiverr.
Dito sa Fiverr kasi may account yung client ko dyan. Then, nagla-login ako. Tapos, maghahanap ako ng writer ng press releases. Yan, parang dyan sa writing and translation. So, maghahanap ako ng press release writer. Then, upon ordering ng press release, isang press release, $5 ang bayad.
Do you edit the press release or you take it as is?
I edit them kasi medyo meticuloso yung client ko eh. Kasi you cannot expect na sa isang submit nila okay na lahat. Depende kasi sa preference ng client. So, ine-edit ko pa rin siya. Kaya natuto rin akong gumawa ng press release. Natuto ako pero not necessarily na kaya kong sumulat from scratch. Siguro rewriting pwede pa. Kasi I've been doing this almost 1 year na eh.
Okay, tuloy. Tapos, so you're gonna buy from
Okay.
people. Let's say ito sino po nang tirahin natin dito? Sinong pa-hire natin? Ito na lang kasi maganda yung picture niya. Though wag kayong judge according to picture sa Fiverr wala sa picture 'yan.
Mahirap maghanap ng good writer actually ng press
Maghahanap ka ng
release.
reviews. Ito, may reviews siya Maghahanap ka ng hearts at saka positive reviews. Hopefully hindi fake yung reviews. Pag tumingin ka ng tao sa Fiverr, page down, makita mo meron siyang positive reviews, negative reviews, and hearts. Tapos basahin mo yung sinasabi nila, yung iba dyan galit. So ikaw, tuloy. So you order from this person, for example,
Okay.
press release, and then what?
Mhm. Yun nga, tulad ng sinabi mo, chine-check ko din yung reviews kasi gusto ng client ko yung maganda yung review at hangga't maaari wala talagang negative review. Tsaka yung marami na ring projects na kinuha. Kumbaga, marami ng gig. So, after nyan, halimbawa, yan na yung writer. Actually, umorder ako sa writer na yan.
Okay.
I think may review din ako dyan eh. Positive review ako dyan. So, anyway, nag-order ako sa kanya. Then, after ordering, um, may instructions doon kung anong gusto mong press release. Kumbaga, may question syempre na ano bang topic, ano bang gusto mong sabihin, ganun. Kung may event ka bang i-announce. So, pero upon ordering pa lang, pag type mo ng order, i-charge ka na, kung naka-sign in ka, i-charge ka na agad ng $5 niyan.
Yeah.
Yan. Kaya, so, yung client ko naman kasi may laman yung Fiverr account niya. So, diretso na agad. Upon ordering, yun nga, sasabihin mo yung instructions, then, marireceive na yun ng provider, yung pinag-orderan mo.
Sino yung provider? Siya.
Tapos,
Yung si, si girl.
si Orange Girl,
So, order
siya yung
tayo.
provider.
Okay, so, bibigyan ka niya ng press release after 3 days? Yan?
After 9 days, ayan, estimate delivery niya, nakalagay dyan.
Okay. Tapos,
Pag isasend niya yan dyan through Fiverr, isasend niya yung press release niya, then ida-download ko
okay.
from there. Then, yun nga, i-open ko na siya, then reviewin ko, then i-edit ko, depende dun sa gustong, syempre, yung spelling pa, yung grammar, papacheck pa yun ng client ko para sigurado. Then, pag naayos ko na yung press release, magsa-sign in naman.
Ano ba daw yung press release?
Press release kasi parang in short, balita lang eh. Kumbaga, halimbawa, may bago kang website. Halimbawa, yung sa case ko, halimbawa, Nitin. Nitin just open a website for physical therapists last month about ganito. Sasabihin mo lang, tapos ano ba yung laman ng website, bakit niya ginawa yun. Tapos more on timely news announcement kasi ang press release. So, different from article. Kasi ang article parang nagkukwento ka lang eh. Sa press release kasi parang nag-a-announce ka na may bagong balita. Ganon. Malinaw na po ba yun?
Malinaw na yun. Para sa mga hindi naintindihan, bukas ka ng dyaryo. Sa gitna, wag sa first page. Majority of the stuff you read sa dyaryo ngayon, press release. If it's advertising a company, opening of a new product na ni-launch, declaration na meron silang gagawing bagong project sa dun sa Santa Rosa, pero wala pang project, you're reading a press release. So essentially parang news. So may tanong dito si Leslie, how did you know about Fiverr? Or other useful sites for that matter? Yan.
Yung Fiverr actually, nabanggit din ito before sa VA seminar, pero mas na-recall ko siya nung yung client mismo ang may alam nito. Marami kasing, yung client ko kasi maraming alam na websites eh. So, isa pa lang to dun sa alam niya, yung Fiverr.
Okay. Tuloy na kwento. Then, where do you go? I mean, do you go to PR Web pag na-edit mo na siya, or where else do you go?
Yung website kasi ng client ko about press release, Vocus yata. Wait lang check ko lang siya. Basta press release website siya. Ayan, PR Web actually.
Sabi ko nga, PR Web.
Sorry po. Nakita ko siya eh.
Vocus. Ayan.
Yan, yung PR Web na yan, may account dyan yung client ko. Then, so nagla-login ako sa account niya, nag-create ako ng bagong press release. Yung press release na yan, ang usually part ng press release is yung title, yung summary, then yung pinaka-content ng, yun nga, ng buong press release, yung about dun sa title, about dun sa summary. Then, may date yan kung kailan mo siya i-release, kung kailan mo siya ipapublish sa website, sa web, sa internet. Then, nilalagyan namin din yan ng links kasi yung links ng websites ng client ko kasi it's one, parang na rin, way of backlinking na rin. Kasi, yun, yun ang ginagawa ko sa press release. Sinasubmit ko yan, pero hindi ibig sabihin na pagka-submit ko, okay na. Yung PR web mismo, yung tao niyan, nire-review nila yung pinapasa naming websites. So, bago pa siya ma-release, chine-check nila, then pag may problema, ini-email nila kami. Then pag schedule na, pag okay na lahat, schedule na ng pag-release niya, pag-publish na, pinapublish dyan sa website na yun yung press release na ginawa ko, na inad ko dyan. Okay na po ba yun?
Yeah, I think so. So, ano tayo? Mag-backtrack tayong konti, ha? So,
Okay.
sino ang nano-nosebleed sa inyo?
Napapabilis.
Napasok na agad tayo sa technical eh. Sino sa inyo ang happy to know this? This is what people do when they're um, virtual assistants. So let's interview cons, no? Kayo ang mag-interview kay cons eh. Hindi naman dapat ako eh. So kayo dapat magtanong. Kung nosebleed kayo, magtanong. Mabait sila, hindi ba? Unlike me. So, tanong na agad kayo, di ba? So, cons, gaano ka ba ka-technical? Baka naman expert genius valedictorian ka before you started this. So, can you just give us a short background, educational, tendencies? I know you're a choir singer sa feast. Everybody can see your face sa PICC pag bini-video. So, what is your background? And tell us about your baby also. Okay? Go!
Okay. Ang course ko kasi is BS Secretarial Administration. So, hindi ako technical na tao. Natutunan ko lang yung mga alam ko ngayon because sa experience ko, because din sa client ko. Then, kasi yung client ko, tinatanong naman niya ako kung alam ko yung pinapagawa niya or yung website na gusto niyang puntahan ko or hindi. So, pag hindi ko alam, sinasabi ko sa kanya. Then, pag alam niyang hindi ko alam, bibigyan niya ako ng time para pag-aralan yung website. Binibigyan niya ako ng one day. Kung may tutorial yan, papanoorin ko yung mga tutorial. Kung pwede kong i-navigate yung website na nasa loob, bibigyan niya ako ng time para matutunan yon. Kaya ko siya alam. Kaya hindi ibig sabihin naman na maging technical ka para maging VA, no? Marami kang matututunan kapag may gig ka na. Mas marami ka pang matututunan kasi actually kapag nandun ka na mismo sa gig eh. Then, about sa baby ko, my daughter will be going to first year college na this school year.
Hindi na baby.
Hindi na nga eh. So, ano ba? I've been inviting her to the feast. Ma-attend naman siya. Pero as a teenager, I guess, hindi pa dumarating yung talagang calling niya. So, hindi ko siya madalas masama sa feast eh. Pero, minsan pag nagbaband kami, nasasama ko na siya. Late.
May picture ka na ba niya?
Ano po?
May prepared kang picture niya?
Ay, meron.
Ready?
Meron po.
Ikaw na.
Yes.
Na, then I'll make you presenter. Kasi dalaga na pinag-usapan eh. So, ikaw na.
Okay, sige po.
Laki na pala ng anak. Ano ba yun?
Ito po yung anak ko.
Teka lang, wala pa.
Yan yung nasa tabi ko.
Hindi pa nila kita. Hindi pa.
Ay, sorry.
Yeah, kita na nila. Diyos ko po, which one?
Okay. Ito po, yung anak ko, yung katabi ko sa may tren.
Okay.
And then dun sa may magandang view sa 100 Islands po yan. Yan po yung anak ko. Yung long hair din, pero walang shades. Yan ang anak ko. 16 na po siya, turning 17 this July. And magka-college na sa pasukan, IT course ang kukunin niya. So, sige, i-forward ko na rin po itong slides ko.
Okay. I-reverse mo muna kaya.
Ito po yung...
Ayan.
Ay, sorry.
Go.
Ayan. Okay. Ito po yung working station ko dito sa bahay. So, ito yung may arrow, yan yung headset na sinagot ng client ko. So, I think, ano yan eh, nasa 1,000 plus na headset. So, binayaran niya yan ng buo. Tapos, may agreement kami ng client ko na after 6 months, kapag nagstay pa rin ako sa kanya, kailangan kong bumili ng desktop kasi laptop yung gamit ko before kasi kung mag-invest ako, gusto ko yung handy eh. So, laptop yung binili ko. Pero mas prefer niya yung desktop. So, nag-usap kami na after 6 months, bibili ako ng desktop, sagot niya yung kalahati. Kaya lang, ang nangyari, nung nagbigay ako sa kanya ng quotation, nagbago isip ko, in-upgrade ko yung computer ko. So, mas malaki ngayon yung sagot ko. Kaya nakalagay dito, 37% na lang yung sagot niya. Kaya lang, nung nag-agree kami nito, I have to stay pa longer. Kaya hindi pa rin ako umaalis sa kanya. Kaya I've been working for him for about 1 year and 5 months na. Then, next na po. Nakikita niyo na ba? Hindi pa. Okay. So, ito pong slide na to, because work from home na ako, I don't have to, mag-isip kung ano yung dapat kong isuot for the day kasi itong nasa center na picture, that's what I usually wear when I work from home. So, pajama lang or jogging pants lang. And then, dahil nag-work nga ako from home, may time pa to pray, may time to reflect, and may time to exercise. So, kung hindi man sa morning, at least after work. Yan po ang most of the time na ginagawa ko. Then, next po. Okay, ito po yung some of my tasks. Yun nga, yung create press release dito. And then backlinks, make comments, and add links. Then ito rin, watch video tutorials, especially pag bago yung software o bago yung website na hinahanapan ko. Then, isa po sa task ko is mag-create ng blog post sa WordPress din. So, before, nung nag-VA seminar kasi ako, may assignment kami to do the blog. Pero may options kami, either Blogger or WordPress. So, tinry ko yung WordPress, pero nahirapan ako. So, yung blog ko, sa Blogger siya. Yung WordPress, natutunan ko lang dito during my gig, tinuruan ako ng client ko. Kasi ang ginagawa namin para kung halimbawang mahirap i-explain yung task na gagawin ko, mag-uusap kami pero yung screen niya, i-share niya sa akin para makita ko. So itong WordPress na to, hindi ko siya alam before. Natutunan ko na lang dito during my gig nung tinuruan ako ng client ko. Nadagdagan na lang nung ninavigate ko pa lalo yung website, yung WordPress. So, isa sa task ko is mag-approve ng comments, mag-create ng blog post, i-schedule siya kung kailan siya ipapublish. Next po. Pagdating naman sa social life, as a VA, sobrang maraming pagkakataon magkaroon ng social life. Katulad po nito, next lang po. Katulad nito, nabigyan kami ng pagkakataon na makapagbakasyon sa Singapore for 25 days ng anak ko kasi my sister and her family is living in Singapore. Kaya in-invite niya kami para magbakasyon but at the same time asikasuhin yung children niya. So, unang alok ng ate ko sa akin nito, hindi ako nakapunta agad kasi may office work pa ako, mahirap magpaalam. So, nangyari lang tong trip namin na to during na VA na ako. So, for 25 days, during weekends, pumapasyal kami. And then ako, since servant ng fees, addict, kumbaga, sa fees, mag-serve, nag-serve din ako sa Fees Singapore. So, ito yung picture ko sa kanan sa baba. during my service sa FEE Singapore. Pag work from home ka kasi marami kang pagkakataon na mag-travel talaga and with your family. Hindi kailangan maging related to work na ikaw lang, hindi mo maisama yung family mo.
Hey, hindi mo kinuwento yung ano yung hindi kayo
Alin
inapprove.
po?
Yung hindi kayo inapprove. Kwento mo
Sige.
yun para masaya.
Okay, sige, sige. So, nung unang inalok sa akin ng ate ko na magbakasyon sa Singapore, I was still working sa Ortiga, sa office. So, sabi niya, sige, magbakasyon daw kami doon for 25 days, all expense paid na bakasyon yon. So, nagpaalam ako sa boss ko. Nagpaalam ako na pwede ba akong mag-leave for ganito, how many days? 30 days, almost 1 month na nga. So, syempre, initially, nagdalawang isip sila, pero hindi talaga sila pumayag. Although, later on, pinagbigyan nila ako for 2 weeks lang. 2 weeks lang kasi tumapat siya sa Holy Week eh. So, kahit papano nabawasan yung days na i-approve nila sa akin. But then, nung sinabi ko sa ate ko na 2 weeks lang kami pwedeng, 2 weeks lang yung leave ko, so 2 weeks lang kami pwedeng magstay, nang hinayang yung ate ko kasi sayang naman yung i-spend niya sa amin kung 2 weeks lang ako mag-stay. So, hindi na kami natuloy. So, ako naman, okay, parang siguro next time na lang. So, I was, yun nga, continue, working in the office pa that time. So, nung na-retrench nga ako, nag-decide ako na mag-VA. That's the time. Buti na lang, inalok ulit ng ate ko yung 25 days na vacation sa Singapore. Kaya kami natuloy. Kaya ito, itong mga pictures na to, yan yung isa yun sa mga ginawa namin. Pumasyal sa Sentosa, sumakay sa Singapore Flyer, umattend ng feast, nag-serve. So, that was my experience in Singapore. Kasi usually, para kasi ang naisip yata nila during na nagpapaalam ako is baka maghanap na ako ng work sa Singapore. So, parang ayaw na nila, isa yun sa reason bakit hindi nila ako pinayagan. Kaya, at least pag work from home ka, bit-bit mo work mo eh. Kaya during that time, nagwo-work ako sa Singapore. Kasi may internet naman yung sister ko, so walang problema. Dala ko yung laptop ko, dala ko yung headset ko, everything. Then I'm working from home while taking care of their kids. Kasama yung anak ko. Then namamasyal after. So, yan po yung experience ko sa Singapore. And then, bumalik po ako sa Singapore noong September 2012 kasi during na nag-serve ako, nung nagbakasyon kami ng anak ko doon, in-invite ako ng mga co-servants ko na mag-serve sa first Kerigma Grand Feast Asia noong September last year. So, yan yung second trip namin. Next po. Tapos, another out of the count, ano po?
Kasi marami silang questions. Would you
Mhm.
go to the questions box? Wait, the organizer kasi you can see the questions. So magsimula ka sa dali Can you see the questions box? So pwede na natin sagutin
Opo,
kasi iba related eh. Hindi, don't. I will I will guide you. Si Cristel Pasigado, doon ka mag-start. From the bottom, pang 10 siya from the bottom. Doon ka lang pumunta.
okay.
From the bottom, pang 10, si Cristel. Tapos, you go down, yun lang yung mga questions na naiwan na hindi nasasagot. Ito pala, sorry
Ah,
Sabihin ko sa iyo yung first question. Ano ang nationality ng client mo ngayon?
oh. Ang client ko is an Indian, pero he's currently living in the US na sa New Jersey with her wife. Pareho silang physical therapists.
Okay.
Pero nag-concentrate silang mag-market. Yeah, marketing, online marketing.
Okay, the next question is why do you do press releases? If you do press releases, why do you need the service of Fiverr?
Kasi since hindi nga ako writer, so we need someone to write for us. So, kaya umorder kami sa Fiverr. Although may writer din kami for press releases. Hindi kasi enough yun. Hindi mahirap yung maghihintay ka sa production nila. Kailangan lagi kang may backup. Kasi ang press release namin, yung pinapagawa. Ang gusto ng client ko kasi, pagdating sa press release, araw-araw kaming magpa-publish. So, kailangan kong magkaroon ng maraming press release. Kaya lagi akong humingi ng backup. So, nag-order ako sa Fiverr.
My question is, whose
Yun po.
idea to order in Fiverr? Ikaw o si client?
Ay, yung client. Yung client yun. Siya nagsabi sa akin.
So, isang question is, where did you discover the client? Saang system or sa website mo siya na-discover?
Yung client kasi, parang ni-refer lang ako. Kasi may nag-post nga dun sa virtual assistant Facebook group ng vacancy about virtual assistant. So, nung sinabi mag-submit ng resume, so nag-submit ako. Then, from there, dun ako kinontak ng client. Hindi ko siya nakita sa sa freelance websites. Dun lang sa posting ng VA group.
Yung VA seminar group? Hindi.
Yes,
Okay.
VA seminar group.
So, explain to them what that is. Di lalabi.
Yung VA seminar Facebook group is paano ba to? Mapapabilang ka sa group na yon if you attended the work from home VA seminar of Jomar Hilario. Kasi when you attend the seminar, yung group na yun pa yung mag-guide sa'yo after mo umattend ng seminar. Kasi hindi naman porke umattend ka ng seminar, tapos na. So, para may, kumbaga, tulungan kayo nung mga umattend, create yung group na yun. Yun nga, katulad nun, pag may naghahanap ng VA, may posting doon. Tapos kung may itatanong kayo about something about VA, nandun din sa group na yun.
Okay. Mukha daw kayo magkapatid. Yeah, that's everybody probably says that.
Ay, thank you po.
Have you already asked for a raise? Humingi ka na ba ng increase sa iyong clients?
Yes, I already did. Actually, may nagkaroon pa kami ng sitwasyon ng client ko na sobrang nag-argue kami as in, hindi ko siya kinaya. Yung sobrang naging harsh siya sa pagsasalita sa akin. Kasi aminin ko may mistake akong nagawa. So, I apologize about it. Kaya lang, siguro sobrang inis niya. Nagsalita siya ng harsh. That time, syempre parang ako, since I attended kasi the seminar, hindi ako takot na mawalan ng gig eh, kasi alam ko makakakuha ako. So I decided na to fire him nga that
Wow.
time. Pero
What did you
nung
say? What did you say? Para ma-fire siya.
I emailed him saying na this is no longer working ganyan. So, pero nung nabasa niya 'yon, kasi sobrang harsh talaga siya eh. No? So, during na nabasa niya yung email, kinausap niya na ako. Parang na-realize niya, parang kumalma siya. So, sabi ko, hindi, ayoko na talaga. Sabi kong gano'n. Pero, during that time, since gusto niya akong ma-retain, I asked for a raise na rin. Kasi, isa lang sa reason, ang reason ko kasi bakit magre-resign ako is, parang, ano bang tawag dito? Night shift kasi ako before. So, for the sake of experience, kaya ako tinanggap yung gig. Tsaka, nakita ko naman na mapagkakatiwalaan yung client. Gusto ko lang talagang mag-gain kasi first gig ko nga to, first client ko. So, night shift ako. Pero later on, nag-request ako ng mas magandang schedule until kahit papaano ngayon, 6 a.m. na yung schedule ko.
What did you
So, may time kasi na may instruct.
Now my question is,
Oh,
what did you say to get the raise? Anong statement?
sinabi ko lang na, kasi may agreement din naman kami na after 6 months, may raise din ako. So, I reminded him about it na lang. Kasi alam niya naman yun. So, tapos, at the same time, kasi yun yung time din na, yun nga, nag-argue kami, sinabay niya yung pagtaas ng sahod ko. Kumbaga, mas tinaasan niya pa.
Hindi, bitin yan, bitin. Uh, how
Bitin
did
mo.
you get an increment? na magre-raise yung rates in 6 months time. How did you get that agreement? Kasi sabi mo sa simula pa lang eh. So, siya ba may pakana o ikaw ba? What is the language used?
Kasi yung client ko may Filipino VA na siya dito sa Pilipinas. May nauna sa akin, taga Mindanao. So, parang kumbaga, alam niya na yung setup pag sa mga Filipino VA. So, nung bago ako nag-umpisa, may verbal agreement na kami na na yun nga kasi 1 month itatry niya muna ako kung okay ako. Then pag pumasa ako, di sige dire-diretso na ako. Pero after 6 months, actually after 3 months pala, then 6 months initially, may increase na. Sinabi naman niya yun. Although hindi ko natanong at hindi rin niya na-mention kung how many percent. Basta magtataas lang yung salary. So, nung nag 6 months ako, I just reminded him about it kasi tinanong ko rin yung VA na nauna sa akin kung pwede ko nang banggitin. Sabi niya, sige banggitin mo lang kasi yung client ko kasi alam niya na eh, yung gagawin niya eh. Kumbaga, honest siya sa mga VA niya pagdating sa ganun. Hindi siya madamot, hindi siya nagtatago, kumbaga. Alam niya yung gagawin niya. Kasi he prefers talaga yung mga VAs kaysa tao sa isang office talaga eh.
Okay.
Yun po.
That's great. That's great. That's great. So let's go to the next question. What did you wear during the interview? Okay.
Pambahay lang. Actually, yung headset, winner ko, syempre. So, hindi naman niya ako vinew eh. Pero nung first few days ko actually, ni-request niya na makita ako kasi ipapakilala niya ako sa team niya. Kasi may mga VA siya na hindi lang dito sa Pinas, mayroon din siyang VA sa US din. So parang nag-conference ano kami. Pero during that time, hindi naman ako nag-wear ng something formal. Nakapambahay din ako. Kasi yung client ko nakapambahay din lang naman during that time eh.
Oh, okay. Believe it
Yun
or
lang po.
not, si Isabella na nagtanong nun. So, babae siya. Okay. Ilang, ilang hours ang work mo per day? And how much time do you spend on a normal day when you work?
Ano pa rin eh, parang office pa rin, 40 hours per week. So, usually 8 hours a day. Pero sa case ko kasi iba yung schedule ko. Iba, medyo, medyo complicated yung schedule ko. Kasi nag-explain na ako sa kanya about my situation. So, pinagbigyan niya naman ako. Basta makabuo lang ako ng, may fixed schedule ako, pero ang total nun is 40 hours a week.
Okay.
Yun po.
So, Anna is asking how often do you frequently communicate with your clients?
Almost every day. Kaya, kasi online ako lagi sa Skype pag tawag dito, may shift ako sa kanya. So, online ako sa Skype, online ako sa Gmail. May Gmail kasi ako na para sa work ko lang. So, doon niya ako kinakausap. Kasi ano yun eh, yung client ko medyo adik-adik din yan. Kaya kahit umaga na dito, online pa siya. Ganun kasi siya ka-dedicate sa work niya. Yun po.
Next question. Uh, After mag-attend ng seminar, naging VA ka agad? Nagka-gig ka na? So, maybe the question is, how long did it take?
Oh, kasi nung umattend ako ng VA seminar, may work pa ako. Ang ginawa ko lang muna is to finish the assignments kasi may ibibigay si Jomar na assignments after the seminar. So, tinapos ko yun, pati yung portfolio ko sa website, sa mga freelance website, inayos ko, ginawa ko. Nag-take ako ng exams sa ODES, tapos sa ano din, sa Brainbench. Nag-take ako. Although nag-a-apply ako, pero hindi focus yung attention ko sa paghanap ng gig during that time eh. Kasi may work pa nga ako sa office. So, kumbaga napaka-limited pa ng oras. Pero nag-concentrate ako na maghanap ng work nung wala na talaga akong office work eh. So, siguro Mga 2 months after, kasi September ako na-retrench pero nagpahinga ako for 1 month. So mga October, November ako nag-apply. So December may gig na ako. So mga 2 months siguro.
Yay! 2 months, 2 months, 2 months. Okay. Tanong pa. Are you working or doing anything else aside from being a VA or full-time client ka?
Full-time na VA ako, pero since may time pa ako, may mga sidelines din ako. So may mga business akong pino-pursue, ganyan.
Like?
Like sharing financial education, or nag-aaral pa kasi ako sa online marketing din, kaya kasi ano ko yan, aspiring entrepreneur, kaya yung ibang ang tawag lessons ni Jomar, nandun din ako kasi pinag-aaralan ko pa. So may time ako para doon. Kasi VA is 40 hours a week, marami pang 8 hours a day, so meron ka pang how many hours para sa ibang mga bagay. May social life din para kami sa amin ng anak ko. Kaya nakaka-attend din ako ng practice para sa service. Yan.
Okay. Sige, I'm reading ha, sandali lang ha. Basahin mo na rin baka may makita ka.
Okay.
Start ka sa dulo ako, start ako sa top. Um,
Okay.
what is your typical day as a VA? Tanong ni Ana.
A typical day. So, at 5 a.m. I woke up. I pray. I prepare na para sa gig ko. Then kung kaya pang kumain, kakain muna ako. Then 6 a.m. kasi ang pasok ko. Pag the first 3 days, ang pasok ko kasi is 6 a.m. to 3:30. Ang may break time ako na 30 minutes lang. Then after nun, pag may meeting ako outside, may mga business meeting ako, aalis ako. Pero pag wala, mag-ano kami ng anak ko eh. May movie time kami ng anak ko after work. Usually Thursday. So, yun ang ginagawa ko. Yun ang daily activities ko. Then, pag Friday naman, um, sometimes kasi ako nagpe-prepare ng food para sa chorus members sa FEAST PICC. So, I prefer food after lunch kasi hanggang 12:30 lang ako pag Friday. Then, I go to the practice. Then, pag weekend, pag Sunday, nandun ako sa FEAST PICC. Nagsaserve. Yun po.
Hindi lang, basa pa. So, may nagtatanong pa, paano nalalaman ng client mo yung trabaho mo? Parang how does he monitor? And at the same time, tinatanong niya, so, does he call you anytime? On the phone, I think? Or over the internet? As in, one day, I think the question is more of, tumatawag ba siya voice? Yun.
Yes, tumatawag siya voice. Kasi, si client kasi, he makes sure na ano talaga eh, na nandun kami. Kaya tumatawag yan, lalo na pag may pinaparush siya, tatawag or chat siya sa Skype kasi naka-online ako sa Skype during my shift. So, kukontakin niya ako sa Skype or sa Gtalk, sa Gmail. Tatanungin niya kung ano ng progress ko. Pero hindi ko kailangan mag-pass ng screenshots or whatever. Basta sinasabi ko lang kung nasaan na ako, kung ano yung progress ko. Lalo na pag may pinaparush siya. Ine-explain ko sa kanya. Yun lang.
Is this, ito, another question from Selma, is the VA seminar group the same as the Jomar Hilario Mastery Group?
Hindi po. Ang VA seminar Facebook group is more focused on VA, virtual assistance talaga. Kasi yung Jomar Hilario Mastery Group po kasi is more ano siya, general siya, more on online marketing ganyan. Pero yung VA is VA, about work from home. About the assignments ganyan. Yun po.
Okay, so some more questions. Actually, ang dami. Okay lang. Sabihin mo lang gusto mo mag-break.
Um,
Um, nag-down eto ikaw na magsagot do, ako 'to, eh. Nag-download ako ng seminar, 'pag 'di ko natapos yung assignment in 2 months, matatanggal ba ako sa group? Tanong ni Rowena. I think you can also add to them ano ba yung assignment kasi some people they don't know what the assignment is. Okay, go.
okay. Yung assignment po kasi is gagawa ka ng blog, then na tutorial. Halimbawa, how to use VLC player. So, gagawa ka ng blog about doon, then may tutorial siya, may slides kang i-embed or sabi nating paano ba to? Isasama dun sa blog na yon. Yun po yung assignment. Aside dun sa syempre building your profile sa mga freelance websites, yun po yung assignment. Then kung hindi mo matapos yung assignment in 2 months, hindi ka naman matatanggal po sa VA Facebook group. Basta continue doing your assignments, uh, i-submit mo pa rin siya kahit late kasi yung mga VA ni Jomar is continuously assisting everyone naman. So, hindi ka matatanggal doon. Pero, advisable na if tapusin mo lahat ng assignment kasi yun talaga yung malaking tulong. Yun ang malaking, paano ba to? Kumbaga sa regular office work kasi, ang assignments is parang ganun eh, work experience mo online. Kasi yung blog mo, yun ang ipapakita mong sa vlog mo pa lang makikita na ng client kung ano yung kaya mong gawin eh. So, basta tapusin lang yung assignment. Yun po.
Rin lang tayo, bigay mo na yung advice mo sa mga first timers. 3 things you wanna tell the first timers na gusto maging VA.
Okay, syempre first, kung mas maganda kung if you really want to work from home, attend ka ng seminar ni Jomar, how to work from home as virtual assistant kasi you can do this by yourself naman. Kaya lang, the thing is, kung gusto mo na ng mas mabilis, mas tama, syempre, VA seminar, attend ka ng VA seminar, then do the assignments, do everything what Jomar says. Hindi ka magkakamali. Yun yung pinaka magandang dapat gawin. Then always be positive, always be confident about yourself. Kasi pag ginawa mo yung assignment, mabibuild maraming mabibuild up sa eh. So Jomar. Yun po. Sa sa mga current BAs siguro ang ma-advise ko is pag nakumbig ka, just do give your best na lang. Ready ka, um, give your best kang wag yung minimal lang yung ginagawa mo. Kung ano mong ilalagay po.
Wow, Nikki, take over. Nawawala ako. Dali lang Cons. Um,
Sige po.
may bagyo eh. Oo, bumabagyo dito sa Taguig. So, sus ko po.
Wow.
So naputol-putol ka kanina. So everything you say medyo hindi ko na narinig. I hope everybody heard that. So tuloy lang natin yung questions. Okay. Can you see the questions? Pag disconnect ako, you can continue naman eh. Nikki can take over. Organizer din siya. Okay lang? Just,
Okay.
just
Okay, sige po.
wow, lakas ng lightning dito. How do you get a payment protection in since wala ka naman sa freelance website, but hindi ka natakot na yung ano, babayaran ka ng client? Yon. So, yun yung question niya.
Ah, hindi ako natakot kasi during the interview pa lang, pinakita niya ng trusted siya eh. Kasi dun nga sa, para sa akin this is just my opinion. Nung sinabi niyang bumili ako ng headset, babayaran niya, nandun yung trust eh, na kahit na, o hindi mo pa nga sure kung tatanggapin mo ko or hindi. Parang nagtiwala lang talaga kasi everything starts from trust eh. Yun lang. So, tsaka ang agreement namin is every 15 days ako maniningil ng salary ko. So, kung sa first, ano pa lang, sa first few days pa lang, hindi na niya na, I mean, yung first 15 days ko, hindi niya na nabigay. I'm sure, dun pa lang atras na ako. Pero, naging on time siya eh. So, yun.
Okay, so continue natin. Wala na yung bagyo. Bilis. Okay. Um, um, i-chat mo na lang sa akin kung gusto mong sagutin yung tanong na ano, how much did you earn initially? Yun lang naman ang gusto nilang malaman. Nahihiya pa. Anyway, i-chat mo muna sa akin if you wanna answer or not. I don't want us to discuss it online. Unless you're ready to tell me how much, go ahead, say it. I'm gonna go to the next question, ha?
Okay.
What is Odes? What is Brain Bench? Ganda ng tanong, ano? Yan.
um, Odes is a freelance website. Dun ka, kumbaga sa regular office work mo, job street, Odes yung kumbaga counterpart nun. Ang Odes is pang-online naman. So, dun mo i-build yung profile mo, dun mo ilalagay yung mga portfolio mo kung may experience ka na. Yun ang Odes. Then, ang Brain Bench po is more of a website na may mga exams ng software. Halimbawa, gusto mong i-test yung sarili mo kung gaano ka knowledgeable sa Microsoft Word, may exam doon. Tapos, pag naipasa mo, or hindi, I mean, mag-exam ka doon, then, bibigyan ka nila ng parang number, reference number, para pag tiningnan ng client yun sa Brainbench, makikita nila yung grades mo, kumbaga, yung score mo sa exams. Yan po.
Ilang BA seminar na ba in-attendan mo?
Actually, dalawa na. I recently attended the latest na, yung March 16 VA seminar. Kasi, ah, for two reasons. One is to, para masamahan ko yung friend ko kasi in-invite ko siyang umattend doon. Then second is to update myself kasi si Jomar pag nagbibigay po ng seminar is updated. So, gusto kong ma-update din kung ano na bang sitwasyon. So, twice po ako umattend ng VA seminar.
Anong ba natutunan mong bago nung nag-update ka? Meron ba?
Meron yung mga websites na bago ngayon. Yung mga clout, yung popularity sa social networks, ganyan.
Uy, ang ganda ng tanong. Um, Dalawang magandang tanong. Isa kay Joanna, at saka isang kay Ruby. Kasi Joanna, is the pay you're getting from being a VA worth really rewarding compared to being at the office?
Ah, yes. Para sa akin, um, kasi yung sabihin na lang natin na yung rate ko is natapatan niya or nalagpasan niya na yung rate ko as an office employee eh. So, yung sobrang worth it talaga kasi yung time na maibibigay mo sa family mo, sa case ko sa anak ko, at saka sa iba pa mo pang dapat gawin, gusto mong gawin sa buhay, hindi yun mapapalitan eh. Kumbaga, yung time na ini-spend mo to travel from office to work, ano yun eh, wala eh. I mean, pagod eh. Unlike pag work from home ka, pag you're paid by a client, iba yung wala kang stress masyado sa part ko ah. Hindi stressful ang maging VA eh. Tsaka talagang yung oras hindi mapapalitan. Yung oras na ini-spend mo sa family mo.
Okay.
Yun po.
Sige, tuloy mo lang if you wanna say something. Go, go, go.
Ayun lang naman. Kasi yung time hindi mapapalitan yan ng kahit anong work mo sa office eh. Kahit sabihin mong maganda na yung position mo, pero kung mauubos naman yung time mo sa work, then malalayo ka sa family mo. Parang hindi pa rin eh. Mas okay pa rin ang work from home. Yun na po.
Yung second na magandang tanong, pagandahan ng tanong mga kababayan, next time magbibigay na ako ng award sa magagandang tanong. The second great question is from Ruby. Pakisabi nga sa chat room, ay hindi pala makikita ni Ruby, no? Congrats Ruby, great answer. Ano ang, great question, ano ang mga na-encounter mong problema sa paggawa ng task? O, di ba?
Um, yung one time na parang may pinaparush siya, pero biglang nag-brown out dito, nawalan ako ng kuryente, ganyan. Medyo mahirap sa umpisa, pero thankful ako na may co-VAs ako dito sa Pilipinas. Kasi nakokontak ko sila immediately pag may problem eh. Kasi may mga contact numbers naman kami sa isa't isa. So, para kung may problema, napagtutulungan namin. Um, Yun lang po. Hindi pa ako makaisip ng sobrang difficult eh. Kasi ang maganda is may team kasi kami. Hindi ako solo eh. At saka kung halimbawa sa pagbibigay pa lang ng task sa umpisa, hindi mo na masyadong naintindihan, kailangan i-clarify mo na agad sa client yun. Kasi hindi naman all the time makakausap mo sila. May mga, syempre, yung client ko kasi sobrang busy yun eh. So, kahit itanong mo siya after nun, kung umalis na siya, hindi mo siya, hindi mo agad makukuha yung sagot sa tanong mo. So, hanggat maaari, hanggat nag-uusap kayo, hanggat nag instruct siya sa'yo, i-clarify mo na agad. Tsaka yung client ko rin, tinatanong niya rin ako kung malinaw ba yung instructions para wala ng problema kung sakaling wala na siya. Kung halimbawa lumabas siya, ganyan. Yun po.
Okay, great. We're almost at the end of the questions, which is great kasi 9 o'clock na. So, just a few questions, then we can uh, tell everyone about the VS seminar, and then you can show us the rest of your photos, kahit na ba konti na lang yan. Okay, so
Aba.
some of the questions about the VA seminar, so diretso na natin. What is your recommendation? At saka, what is the VA seminar? Ang tanong niya kasi, can I download it? And is it a live seminar? And if I can download it and it's a live seminar, what do you suggest people do? Attend or download? Ayan.
Sa akin po, live seminar kasing inatenan ko eh. So, most probably, I would suggest live. Kasi, kung may questions ka, mas maganda kasing live interaction eh. May mamimit kang ibang tao, may kanya-kanyang experience. Then, personally, matatanong mo si Jomar about something eh. Pero kung malayo ka, syempre, downloadable is also an option. Basta do the assignments lang. Basta kung ano man yung instructions, ano man yung sinabing gawin mo lang. Then, kung gusto mong mag-download and at mag-attend ng seminar, pwede rin po yun kasi may option na ganun si Jomar. Yun lang po.
Okay. Dali. Dali. Meron pang tanong is hanapin natin. So, how do you get paid? Technical question.
Through PayPal.
Bilis, ano?
I need ko pang explain.
Unless somebody asks you a question, what is PayPal? Hindi natin tatanong, hindi natin i-assume na gusto nila yung tanong na yon. Dili ah. I'm trying to look for a bonus
Okay.
here. Okay, I'm gonna get control Manix from everybody. Please say hi to Manix because Manix can see your questions or your answers. I'm gonna get control and I'm gonna show you a short overview of the virtual assistant seminar for those of you interested in it. For those of you na nag-attend na, so this is a different version of the seminar. So entertain yourself by listening to this short announcements. So I'll make myself presenter and there. I'm gonna show you my screen. So what's happening right now is my children are celebrating because umuulan sa labas. So masaya sila. So, so paano magka-PayPal? Sagutin natin mamaya pagkatapos ng announcement na ire. Okay, ito lang yung announcement. So, thank you everyone for joining us. Hindi pa kami tapos, 9:30 pa ending ano. So, here is the introduction, very short introduction to the VA seminar. Pero since ako nagsasalita, mahirap i-gawing short. I'll keep it short because we wanna talk to Con some more and wanna see the rest of those photographs that she showed us. So the VA seminar is now on version 3. Version 3 means more interaction. So Cons was in the previous version 2.5, and version 3 means more interaction, meaning there is a set of videos, recorded videos for people who will attend these events. And those videos will contain some of the stuff na diniscuss sa version 2. So, ipapakita ko na agad sa inyo, mas in-depth, the kinds of VAs. Tatanggalin ko na yan sa VA seminar yung what are the different kinds of virtual assistants. So, makukuha nyo na siya as part of a video. Starting next month, makukuha nyo na agad yung video. So, the VA seminar is gonna be in August 17. It's a Saturday. We can only accommodate 100 people, okay, or 50 pairs. And there's more interaction. So, instead of just sitting down and just smiling at me and laughing at each other, we're gonna have a lot more going out of the room by, interacting with more participants, getting to find sino ba ang single dito na pwede kong pakasalan, ligawan. Yeah, that's part of it. More of probably doing workshop style and not just listening to me talk and talk and talk and talk, which is I love to do talking in, but I prefer that you guys interact with each other and interact with the guest VAs. So we have VAs who are actually going to share in the VA seminar, and you get to talk to them and ask them personal questions and more of that, no, kasi most of the time hindi niyo na nakakausap yung VA eh. So I want to give you more time talking to the VAs and more time discussing yung mga exercises na binibigay ko sa event. So if you want to look at the picture and find Cons here, ang ganda-ganda ng ayos niya diyan. Ewan ko mahanap niyo, naka-pink sa nakita niyo ba siya? Ayan si Cons, yung naka-pink. The only girl with a complete face actually. The rest are blurred. So they're doing an exercise na I tricked them into doing. Okay? Because this is a trick exercise. Okay? So for those of you na curious, ano ba yung dinidiscuss nila Cons? Cons, ano sa tingin yung ginagawa niyo dito? What do you think? Wait, are you looking at my screen?
Yan po yung ano, yung mga postings. Yes.
Huwag mong sasabihin
Yan
pa.
po yung sample ng mga hello.
Huwag mong bibista sa kanila kung ano yan.
Okay, yan po yung mga sample postings na pwede niyong makita sa freelance websites. Then, pinag-uusapan namin dyan kung, I think, kung ano yung mga sinasabi. Kumbaga, parang nagdidiskusyon kami kung anong sinasabi ng mga post na yan, kung anong ini-interpret.
Okay. When she says post, she means job posting. So mga possible work yan na pwede nilang applyan. These are actual postings sa mga job sites. So here's another group. They're discussing the same stuff. Okay? And there's a lot of interaction in the version 2.5 yung inatenda ni Cons. So we force the singles to mingle, okay? And a lot of more stuff. So I'm gonna wait for your screen to refresh so you can see the one of the activities we do is we turn around from the screen. from the stage, no, from the front. And this is one of the weird things we do. Ever since nasimula ang VA seminar, we do this. Okay, so bahala na kayong isipan bakit sila tumatalikod from the screen. Okay. So, there's a new the new thing we're going to do is we're going to get somebody in front and we're going to interview them. We're also going to do it in small groups. Job interview. Job interview. The new thing, and we also do lunchtime. After lunch, we do our traditional classroom pose, complete with music. Okay, we're very serious about these classroom poses. We're not, hindi kami basta-basta nagko-classroom pose ng walang katorya-torya. So that's very serious business after lunch. So you bring floss, you bring toothbrush, you bring comb when you attend the VA seminar. Okay, so we have also finished recording actually 1 hour interview with an American client. It's a video interview, and I wish I could show you the sample next week na lang para makita nyo yung preview of the American client talking about Filipino virtual assistants. So anybody here interested in getting that interview? It's 1 hour, not 30 minutes. It tells you ano ba yung perspective ng mga puti sa atin about Filipinos. It helps you from being afraid of them, kasi a lot of people are afraid of American clients or puti. So this I hope will help you be more confident. So this is only exclusively for those who are attending the VA seminar version 3 or downloading. So this is our guy. So I won't tell you his name yet. Besides, private yung Facebook niya, useless. So you can't see anything about him much. So he's an online marketer. He's younger than me. He's in his 30s. And he's the one we interviewed. Okay. So the new thing about the VA seminar is if you get the premium seat. Ang premium seat is the same upuan. Yun din yun, VA seminar. Nga lang, if you get the premium seat, we'll immediately give you the March 2013 VA seminar recording. Okay, normally you get the last year's recording eh. So what we did is, if you get the premium seat, makukuha mo agad yung inattenda ni Cons. So updated ka agad para prepared ka dun sa August na seminar, which is completely different na. Okay. So the website to go to is Filipino VA. Yan yung website para makapag-join ka. Diyan ka rin pwede mag-download. Hanapin mo lang yung word na download diyan, and you can download the VA seminar directly, and you can get it in after about 2 to 3 days after we confirm the payment. Okay? So, and hindi na siya early bird. So, anybody here still are in doubt mode? Ang sabi ng asawa ko, hindi tama yan, scam yan. Okay. Anybody with loved ones na doubtful, you're asking your loved ones for a decision, you tell them to go to vaseminar.com. Nandito lang yung feedback nilang lahat. For the last 3 VA seminars, yan, nandyan yung feedback nila. Literally, what people say in the VA seminar. Ayan. Yon. So, punta ka sa vaseminar.com. It's full of comments and handwritten comments of what people say in the VA seminar. Para kung takot kayo. Yan ang yung pwede nyong tingnan, yung mga doubtful people. The requirement for edad, when you go to the VA seminar, hindi siya technical na event. So, whatever your age is, as long as you can understand how to use Facebook, you actually were able to manage yourself into joining a webinar, then okay ka lang. Makakaintindihan mo yung yung VA seminar. Cons, ano masasabi mo kung ano ka na, 70 years old, attend the VA seminar, anong advice mo sa kanila?
If willing talaga siyang matuto, if willing wala naman pong age ang pagiging VA eh.
So,
So go lang.
technical
Hindi naman siya mahirap.
technical background, I think. What do you think? Technical background, anong required?
I'm sorry?
Do you think they need some sort of technical background?
No need. Kasi before wala naman akong technical background talaga eh. I mean, basic lang ang alam ko.
Can you tell us what basic means?
Limbawa, you know how to navigate the computer. Alam mo, Katulad nga nung sinabi ni Jomar sa seminar, if alam mo na 'pag ginalaw mo computer hindi siya sasabog, then you can become a VA. As simple as that.
Okay. 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 So thank you for that comment, which is exactly what I say in the seminar. Tatanggalin ko na rin pala yun. Lalagay ko na siya sa video. Okay, so wala talagang integral. So please read this with me, everyone. Happiness is not something you postpone for the future. It is something you design for the present. So everyone, can you type the word design sa question box or chat room? Design. Because that's what we're doing in the VA seminar, no? We're teaching you how to design your future. So if you think we're all about work from home, that's one of the things we do. If you think we're about internet marketing, that's one of the things we do. But the bottom line of everything we're doing is designing your future. That's it. Okay? Mas gusto kong i-design nyo yung future nyo kesa work from home, kesa online marketing. I mean, that's not the point of that. The point of that is once you have given yourself the gift of time. Can you type the words? I give myself the gift of time. Yan. Type nyo nga yan. I give myself the gift of time. Once you have given yourself the gift of time, kasi tinanggal ko na yung commute eh. Okay? Tinanggal ko na yung elevator time, papunta sa work, papunta sa lunch, papunta sa merienda, papunta sa 7-Eleven, papunta sa Jolly Jeep. Tinanggal ko na lahat yon. Tinanggal mo na yon. What are you going to do with your time? Okay? So, once you have that, and that's what we give to people, the gift of time. Yan yung point ng VA seminar. So, I want you to think carefully. If you're thinking, hindi, October na, wala na kaming VA seminar after that. Sino-promise ko sa inyo. After August. There's a big VA conference summit in October. Everybody will be thinking about that after the August event. So, here's a quote from Jim Rohn. Sige, pasabi natin kay Cons. Go! Basa naman, please.
Okay, don't join an easy crowd, you won't grow. Go where the expectations and the demands to perform are high.
Yan yung challenge sa inyo. Because being a VA, hindi naman kadalian na, no? Madali ba, Cons?
Sa umpisa hindi, lalo na 'pag walang idea kung papaano mag-start. Pero siyempre 'pag may mentor ka, 'pag matiyaga ka, kapag focus ka sa goals mo, kaya.
Yan. Okay. So, just before I let go, here are yung may nalilito pa dito sa chart na to. Ito yung chart sa Filipino VA. Yung prices na to, ito na yung dating prices. So, bago na kasi tapos na yung early bird. The important thing you need to see here are not those prices, but the first two columns is solo. Pag isa ka lang. The last two columns are spare. So, yung regular, isa ka lang, tapos makukuha mo yung attendance to the event sa August. Pag premium, may recording ka nung March. Yun lang yung difference ng regular at saka premium. Yung yung two columns after that, pang dalawang tao lang yan. The good thing about the VA seminar is just add 1,500 and you can bring a second person. Yun lang. Okay. So let me get out of there. So just add the second 1,500, you get a second person. So essentially parang binayaran mo lang yung snacks niya. Okay? Second person. Walang attendance virtually Elma. You can just download it directly. Merong merong link kami ang pangalan jhilario.com that download VA seminar and you can just go and download that. jhilario.com download VA seminar and you will get the copy of the March one if you go do it. Go there right now. jhilario.com/download VA seminar. Direct yan, makukuha mo yung kopya. And I suggest you design your future right now. Okay? So, ito yung sinasabi ni Cons na VA Seminar Graduate Facebook Support Group. Secret group yan. Only the graduates can go there. The place for the seminar is Rosewood Point. Okay? Rosewood Point in Taguig. Okay? Taguig. For those of you saying malayo, I suggest you download. Okay? Because in reality naman talaga, malayo lahat ng lugar kung hindi mo backyard. But this is where I live. So, if you're going to a seminar nasa backyard ni Bo Sanchez, are you going to complain na malayo? I don't think so. So, um, the people who attended the seminar, you can be a member of the group by telling Nikki@jomarhilary.com na member ka, tas i-invite ka niya. Okay? So this is the venue, Rosewood Point. That's the picture. I don't know kung hindi kayo ma-inspire sa picture because our venue is in front of a swimming pool. That's where we do the seminar. Okay. I'm gonna give the control back to the dear um, cons so you can show the last pictures. And at the same time, everyone type the word Filipino VA because that's the place to go if you want to attend the seminar. Nikki, kailan ang deadline nito? Kailan ang deadline nung ano? Cons, ginawa na kitang ano? Tama ba? Ginawa na kitang ikaw na ba? Oh, nasa iyo na yung control. Ikaw nang bahala. Kailan, Nikki, nandiyan ka ba? Oh, yan. So, if you
Kita
want.
na. So,
Hey, game. Tuloy.
ito po yung picture ko during the convention. May inatenan kasi akong convention sa Macau. So, nagpunta kami doon last October. Then, sabay pasyal, sabay, syempre, pleasure. Nagpunta rin kami sa Hong Kong. So, yung picture na yan, yung nasa upper right, is in Hong Kong sa The Peak. And yung nasa upper right naman, yung kanina upper left, yung nasa upper right, is sa Venetian sa Macau.
Oo.
Yung nasa left side kasi is Hong Kong eh. So, yung nasa baba is yung sa Disneyland, Hong Kong Disneyland. And yung nasa baba naman sa kanan is sa Hard Rock Hotel sa Macau din. So, yan po yung magagawa mo mag-travel kasi pag VA ka kasi you can bring your work anywhere. Hindi lang actually from home eh, anywhere. Then, eto, since may chance to serve, I served sa Kerigma Conference, sa Easter Grand Feast, tsaka every Sunday, may time ako mag-serve. Nakaka-attend ako ng practice every Friday kasi hindi ako nag-OT. Tsaka, tapos na yung work ko by that time. Hanggang lunch lang kasi ang work ko. So, may time talaga ako. Then, I think yan na po.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yun lang ending. Okay. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Cons and Manix. Wow. I will leave this photo maganda. So, last message for everyone. If you're considering, and I'm suggesting that yes, if you're interested in the FilipinoVA.com VA seminar, the deadline for these special rates is June 4. Ang special rate, yan yung rate before mag-regular rate. Ang regular rate is like $1,000 higher, and the walk-in rate is $1,000 higher than the regular rate. So, laging ganyan ang technique kasi we really want to encourage you to get in at the lowest rate. However, if you don't want, it's okay. You get in at the regular rates na lang. But there's a lot of time. It's June 4 for you to get in at that low rate. I suggest you go get yourself a credit card, and kung hindi mo mabayaran ng buo yan, ipag-gives mo yan. It's worth it. There's a money back guarantee anyway. Okay? So, wala kang ng problema dyan. Ano pa ba? Teka lang. May tanong. Gusto kong malaman kung magkaiba ang seminar ng VA sa online marketing. Yep. Sige. Cons, ikaw nang kumuha ng tanong na yon. Tanong ni Cynthia. Seminar ng VA sa online marketing.
Okay. Ang VA seminar kasi is concentrated sa VA, sa pagiging VA, sa work from home. Kung paano i-build yung profile mo, ganyan, yung assignments, blogging. Pero ang online marketing is mas ano to eh, mas malawak na topic to eh. And it's more of a step-by-step program. Kasi under din ako ng online marketing ni Jomar. So, it's a lifetime membership. Then, it's online. So, walang live interaction sa online marketing. So, yun po ang pagkakaiba niya. Kasi broader yung ano eh, yung online marketing, mas maraming topic doon eh. Ang VA is kung gusto mo talagang mag-work from home, yun ang kailangan mong i-focus. VA seminar. Kasi nandun lahat ng dapat mong malaman. Yun lang po.
Okay, awesome. So, um, we've reached the end of our webinar. Everybody can just say thank you to Cons. They can find you in the Jomar Hilario Mastery Group, no? You're kind of the bida this month, right? This week. So,
Last week.
last week pala, last week. So, yeah, nagtatanong, nagpo-post ka ba doon? Yeah, nagpo-post si Cons doon. The website for the Jomar Hilario Mastery Group is jhilario.com/jh Mastery Group. So ito yung online tambayan namin. If you wanna learn stuff, hindi lang VA, pati online marketing, just go there. If you wanna ask, sino ba dito ang totoong VA? You wanna check your doubts, you can just go there, ask them questions. Bawal magbenta ng kung ano-anong mga produkto, pero pwedeng magtanong. Libre magtanong. So, would love it if you guys can join us there. It's free. And yun lang. Thank you so much, Cons, for gracing our events. Thank you, Manix, for the mind mapping. Everybody,
Thank you din.
just go to filipinova.com, tell your friends, lagay nyo sa Facebook nyo. And we'll see you next week. We have, I'm not sure if next week is our tax week, meaning we have a guest. We're setting up an interview with a guy from the BIR. Gusto nyo ba yon? We're not sure yet kung mapatutuloy, pero we're setting up an interview with a guy who used to be working for the BIR and will answer your questions. Paano ba ang taxes at ang online worker? Gusto niyo ba yon? Yes or no? Kung matuloy yon, siya yon. Pag hindi natuloy yon, we're gonna interview another virtual assistant. Gusto niyo rin ba yon? So if kung gusto niyo yon, pray for it na matuloy, or pray for a very entertaining and enlightening, just like today, na event. My favor lang talaga is that you guys really just help us promote this by posting sa inyong wall yung mga sinasuggest namin. Okay? So right now, just post in your wall. Just finished listening to somebody working from home, a single mom who went to Macau, Singapore last year. Kaya ko ba yun? Kaya. Yung ganun. Okay, so I hope you enjoy this stuff that we're teaching you and share to others also. Thank you so much, Cons. And thank you, Manix. And thank you, everyone who
Thank you
shared
din. Thank you.
our time. Salamat. I'll see you soon, guys. Bye.